the AVMA that involves sealing up barns and pumping in heat and letting animals die of heat stroke, which takes hours. But there are less cruel options. And if the AVMA didn't permit ventilation shutdown, then these companies who get our taxpayer dollars to perform these procedures would be forced to use the less cruel options. And so we've actually been retaliated against by the AVMA for speaking about this. They won't let us table at the AVMA convention. And
I was prevented from going to the Cargill-sponsored Humane Ending Symposium along with 6 other veterinarians who were denied entry.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah. So that's some of what we do. You can follow us on social media. We also have a live stream podcast where we interview vets and animal advocates who are working on these types of issues. And take a pin and show the AVMA that as a profession we don't support these forms of depopulation.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, of course. We also have an online platform where we can all connect together and work on these issues together. And then if you have any students in your life, either vet students or vet tech students, we also have a student ambassador program to help get speakers to vet schools. All the big corporations have, a Hills representative, a Purina representative. So we're trying to have representatives who will speak on these issues. So feel free to take flyers and things as well.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I get one of those t-shirts? Yeah, so we have limited t-shirts, and the deal with the t-shirts is we only have larges and extra larges. If you take a t-shirt, we have to take a picture of you with it, and you have to wear it the rest of the day. Awesome. Let's do it. So we have our honor t-shirts, and these ones say, be courageous, follow your conscience. And then we have the Veterinarians Against Ventilation Shutdown t-shirt. Which says death by heat stroke is not a humane ending. So whichever one you want.
I want to follow your conscience.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, you guys can take it.
Yes, you can put it on right now. I'm sorry we don't have different sizes. Yeah, I think I just have an extra large.
Amazing.
Yay, we love the pictures. Yeah, that's
Thank you.
I'll let you take it with you. I think you have a better camera.
Sorry.
Where are y'all from? Where do you work?
South Carolina.
Oh, nice.
Not great.
Yeah, they're not really great nationally. So.
It's really
What issues in particular?
Perfect. Can I get you guys to turn around here?
Yeah. This way?
Yeah.
It's not important to them.
Yeah.
Perfect. Can I get you to, perfect.
Have you ever heard of our honor before?
Wait a little bit.
So we're a veterinary-led nonprofit, and we advocate for animal issues from within the profession, trying to lend a veterinary voice to some of these issues. So some of the things are trying to encourage the profession to kind of speak up against the breeding of brachiocephalic dogs, because I think we can all agree that their lives are really hard.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown?
Thank you.
Yeah, and
it's
it's one of the most common depopulation methods where they seal up barns, pump in heat, and let the animals die of heat stroke, and it takes hours. And the AVMA still approves this method, and we're encouraging vets to wear these buttons to show the AVMA that as a profession, we want them to require farms to use less cruel methods like high expansion nitrogen foam or nitrogen gas, which are much faster. Because we know we have to deal with these disease outbreaks, but do it in the less cruel way possible. Yeah.
I haven't heard of you before.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We're veterinary led. We've been around since 2020. Yeah, but we're a veterinarian led nonprofit, and we work on animal protection issues, like advocating as a profession from the veterinary voice against breeding brachycephalic animals. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown? Yeah.
I signed a petition.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, great job. The AVMA is releasing their new guidelines any day now, and it still allows ventilation shutdown. So we still got to put the pressure on.
Once I think that's the petition, we have to sign against it.
Yeah, it's still, it's the producers still want the AVMA to.
I don't even like the votes.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
and we can do that.
Yeah, and there was even a comment period. Like as AVMA members, we could all comment directly on the policy, and a lot of vets did, and they still are keeping it as permit. And as long as they do that, then the corporation can still get taxpayer bailouts. And if they didn't make it permitted, they would have to use less cruel methods. Like
the AVMA is releasing their new guidelines any day now. And they're still allowing ventilation shutdown, which means billion-dollar corporations. So the ones that are doing this are Tyson, Cargill.
She did we only have a few shirts. You can, but you just need a picture, and then you just have to wear it all day.
But because the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown, producers don't have to.
I mean, you can change it. We also have them online. Yeah. And you can follow our honor vets, and then this is Crystal. Not yet. And then we also have a podcast called All Beings Considered, and we have
this new platform. We're bringing veterinarians and staff together to advocate for these issues, and we're starting a Veterinarians United Student Ambassador program.
Oh, it's in your
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
What kind of farm do you have?
So I got 6 acres that I've put goats.
Where do you work?
Male and female.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
She's a spay neuter vet. Oh,
No, excuse me, Nigerian form.
amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a vet student, and that's my direction. But
I have to get one of my
after graduate, I'm trying.
state. The woman brought it to me was like, all right, so I got the 3 males and a female. I'm like, no, it's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah.
That's all she had. So I'm like, well, I love them. They're great. They're fun.
I love it.
It's very special. And then I have a 30-year-old mare Mustang who is their guardian in every way, shape, and form. We had a donkey who I unfortunately had to rehome. He took out our first baby goat. He was just very aggressive. And it was castrated, and it didn't work. So I'm learning. I got chickens on the roster day.
Nice. Yeah. I grew up on just a 5-acre ranch with Nubian goats and horses and chickens and bunnies. And yeah.
I want chickens so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm almost ready for them. I'm still building. I have to build another stall for the goats. Horses kind of like, it's not better. Lays and rolls around in it. So it's a lot of fun. But I love what you guys are doing. This is awesome. Now we just got to get the right person on this.
I know. This is why I always tell people join the AVMA and speak to your delegates. And tell
Have you ever heard of our honor before?
their delegates.
So we're a veterinary nonprofit, and we work on animal advocacy issues from within the profession, like with a veterinary voice behind it. And so some of the things are trying to encourage vets to advocate against breeding brachycephalic dogs.
Another animal rescue mission is that.
Have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown?
Yeah,
It's the most widely used method of depopulation of farmed animals during disease outbreaks. So it's been used a lot during the avian influenza, and then it was used during COVID on swine. And it involves sealing up the barns, pumping in heat, and letting the animals die of heat. And there are less cruel methods like high expansion nitrogen foam or nitrogen gas. But the issue is the AVMA still supports ventilation shutdown. And as long as it's on their list of possible options, then producers can choose that option and they still get our taxpayer dollars. So we're advocating for the AVMA to remove it off of their approved methods.
Yeah, I actually
Because it affects a lot of animals, and it's an issue that there was a poll on Vin, and only 1% of
this
that
camera, and I have a big old
thought that it was a
lens
medical practice.
public
And
spaces.
over 2,000 vets
like
what's going did the poll on Vin.
During the
But still, the
AVMA
AVMA is not listening to our
all the
voice as
producers
a
were saying
profession.
it's not a big deal.
It's not the
None
only
of the
issue.
cows are dying. I went and it's
Yeah, feel free to take a sticker. We also have a podcast called All Beings Considered. We interview vets working on really interesting issues.
on the carcasses.
Yeah, and
It's really bad. And
yeah, of course.
and it became like an
in your
international
bag.
story. Like Der Spiegel, Newsweek,
Amazing.
Vanity Fair covered it, showed my photos. 15 minutes. It was on 60 Minutes.
What kind of vet are you?
Small animals. It's just having the courage to
Do you work in like a private practice or a corporate clinic?
They like 6 people on me trying to get my license.
I'm a fourth year vet student, so I'm just trying to figure out what everyone's doing and any advice.
of their patients. And I'm like, if you and Dr.
I would like to eventually get into high volume training. I think I need a little more experience under my belt because my
we
my
also
times
like
are still pretty
published
slow.
that investigation.
But yeah, eventually that way. But I'll probably start.
And I don't go after small farms.
I was a wildlife biologist before.
$1
I'd like to incorporate that in some way, but I live in
all these
pretty
areas.
rural
We
Utah.
follow
Just
national dairy farms.
whatever
standards.
there is, I'll
And I go and document, and I'm like, these farms are not
Thank
in
you so
compliance
much.
with
Thanks for
national
stopping
dairy farm
by.
standards. The cows are dirty. Too many are lame to adhere to national dairy farm standards. Too many have broken tails. And we just need to do more to raise awareness about.
Are you guys selling the shirts?
So here's the deal. We have limited shirts, and so if you want a shirt, what you have to do is wear it, and we take a picture of you in it, and then you have to wear it the rest of the day, and then you can have it. So we have, only large. I think we might only have extra larges left, unfortunately. But we have the Our Honor shirt. Says "Be courageous, follow your conscience," and then we have our Veterinarians Against Ventilation Shutdown shirt, which says "Death by heat stroke is not a humane ending." So, depending on how you want to go,
You say you only have them in extra large?
yeah, unfortunately.
That's okay.
So nice.
I can do this.
Okay. Yeah.
Amazing.
If you could put it on right now, I'll take a picture. Awesome.
It looks great. It's the style now, anyway. The baggy.
Let's stand this way. Oh, yeah. That's great. And can I get in the back too? That looks awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. And I don't know if you already did, but this is our QR code for our Instagram. And then this is Crystal's personal Instagram. We also have a live stream podcast. And we'll be putting it on all the podcast platforms soon. But we interview a lot of really interesting vet professionals and animal advocates working on these types of issues.
We've got a few big name TikTokers here too.
Yeah.
Peter, Sarah Parsons. I can see her jumping on board in her page. You know, she is.
Do I know Sarah?
Maybe.
I follow a bunch of them. Hello.
Hi.
Have you heard of us?
On your email list, I get them.
See if they
Awesome.
That's Peter, right?
Okay.
Yes.
He's got like
So we're starting a new
Okay.
platform,
These are the
Veterinarians United. So yeah, we have.
To help.
Okay.
Sarah.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
Cat says it. Like
Well,
avians.
we know that's not part of the messaging.
Amazing.
We do have a
Yeah,
part,
yeah.
but heat stroke is not a human
Yes,
mandate
please
shirt.
do. Take a
And we have
sticker.
very limited shirts.
Yes.
We also have our honor shirt, and only an extra large is left.
Oh my God.
But if you want a shirt,
UV resistant ones too.
since we have
I don't know if
shirt,
they are, but they are the like.
we'll take
They work on water bottles.
the day.
Okay,
So if
so-
you're down with that,
Probably be okay.
yeah,
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
you can wear it.
Say when I'm
Just
I work the booth, but yeah, I mean at Alanco,
Oh.
but I'm a vet. Listen, I have my problems with my own
Yeah.
whatever.
Can I
I'm
just?
also a vegetarian, so
Yes. I love it.
Vegan, but I get there.
I mean, we gotta put some good recipes on the website to get you vegan. I have a berry smoothie, 50 grams of protein every morning. My berry smoothie, soy milk, it's wonderful. If I could have you like put it on and just take a picture real fast, and then you can take it off and go to work or whatever.
I think
Amazing.
after I leave the industry, what I want to do is like
Have you heard of our honor?
Yeah.
We're a veterinarian-led nonprofit working on animal advocacy issues from within the profession. So some of the things are trying to
Take a picture.
get us to say the things that we all say to each other out loud to the public, like not breeding brachycephalic animals and advocating for the AVMA to no longer permit the use of
How long have you been vegetarian?
depopulation events.
you know a funny story on
Ventilation shutdown involved
because of my kid.
sealing up the barns, pumping in heat, and allowing animals to die by heat stroke. And there are less cruel methods like using nitrogen foam or nitrogen gas. But as long as the AVMA allows it, then these corporations will use it and continue to get taxpayer dollars to do so. So those are some of the issues
when I was a
that we
vegetarian, it was still
work on. I'm a vet student, and something I've been working on a lot is trying to end the use of terminal laboratories at my school for our surgical training.
And
They don't do it in the small animal curriculum. They have an awesome simulator lab, and we work with the shelters and do spays that way, but the large animals still.
Can I have you stand right there?
Yeah, no, I don't think any vet school does it with dogs anymore. But my school still does it with horses.
And can I get your bag?
And they're having third-year students
Amazing.
do an exploratory laparotomy, which would really only be done by aborted equine surgeon. And so they're saying, well, we need to euthanize the horses afterwards because they're third years, they don't know what they're doing. It's a really invasive procedure.
I am a regular
Why don't we
veterinarian
do
too, and I just do this as
things that
volunteer.
day one ready
I do high
horse
quality
vets need to do that are not invasive, and then adopt these animals out instead.
We have Nikki Gianni, and we have Deborah Teach out. She's another
Yeah, thank you. Oh, do you mind if I
Great.
do you disapprove I talk to you?
And I'm on the like Mercy for Animals.
Yeah,
thank you so
Just
much.
stop when I get all those, and I make myself watch them, which is probably bad for my mental health. Yeah.
keeps us motivated. I mean, we as veterinarians, we are the trusted voices. So when we start speaking out about these issues, people listen and
Like to
change.
the AVMA, which I hate, but you can't get your liability insurance with that. So I'm always writing them letters like I hate everything about
Amazing.
you.
Yeah.
But I'm obligated to join,
Exactly.
but I hate them.
But I still encourage everybody to join the AVMA and talk to their delegates and show up to the convention and continue to talk to them and tell them we don't approve of what you're doing.
Yeah. What's the chance of them doing that?
I feel like things are
Closer?
they will release the new guidelines. Say this on the back? No, it says be courageous, follow your conscience.
Oh.
It's a different one, yeah. But you got the R honor ones. This is yours. Yeah. I feel like the pressure is on, and it's like the reason that they're releasing a new guidelines is because of all the pressure. They just changed their sow housing policy.
Did they?
I know it didn't explicitly condemn gestation crates, but it feels like, and we're raising awareness about how they didn't condemn gestation crates, and they're still protecting, policy.
I went to the Museum of Science and Industry, which is one of Chicago's big, my rabies title.
Oh, no.
I got it. Is that here?
it's like $60 too. Like if you do it to your doctor, it's like 600.
Where is it?
It's in the North Hall, so just go to the other side and then get up the escalator and just go left. And Kansas State's doing it.
Oh, nice. Cool. I just had mine done a year ago.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
I done it a while. But the Museum of Science and Industry, I don't know if you've heard of that. It's like one of the biggest. It's from. I mean, the museum is from actually the Columbian Exposition in Chicago, which is fair. Anyway, they have a whole farm thing, and they're like, if you ever get to Chicago, you gotta go. But in the basement, they have a farm, like kids can climb into a real tractor, and it's fun, it's cool. But then they have a pig area. There's no pigs, but you like go and look into like what is an image? It's a picture, and it's just rows of the cell cages, and then there's like a thing that says. This is for their safety to keep them the healthiest.
And that's what they tell us in vet school. I'm a fourth year. And like they're like, well, they're gonna bite each other's tail and you know transmit disease.
Funny, they don't do that in sanctuaries that I've seen.
Yeah, it's a space issue and boredom. It's a space and boredom issue.
And they're indoctrinating even us.
Yes.
Like if they're still doing that, but I was so mad. But you know, hopefully it helps. But I wrote a letter. I'm like, this is not humane or normal. Stop telling families and children that that's the normal way.
Yeah.
They tell us the same thing with dairy of like why they need to take the calves away so quickly is because like they're bad mothers and they'll just step on them and
don't do that.
yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah, it's pretty
I've seen
wild.
a million of those videos. Do you guys put those videos?
Yeah.
I think I get so many.
We do it different than Mercy for Animals because we're more like, this is the standard. This is like video a veterinarian shot at a farm in the Central Valley.
Yeah,
like
super animals are probably PETA.
yeah, we don't use like sensationalized language. We're just like, this is the standard. This farm is not following the standard. This is like actually what is seen, not edited, not for anything. And raising awareness, like it's because that's I think. Veterinarians sort of dismiss PETA and Mercy for Animals because they seem to be always about fundraising and seem to be like emotional appeals, and we're just like very fact-based. Like, this is wrong what we're doing, and we need to support animal-free food production and make it a world where it's easy for everybody to eat whole foods, animal-free, high-protein meals.
Yeah, and maybe even go a little bit. But I tell people I'm not naive enough to believe the whole world's going to be vegetarian, even though that is a better way to feed the planet.
Yeah.
It's so dumb to think. Like my company, it's all about meat protein, because we have a large farm animal side.
You make money for selling to slaughter-bound animals.
And then they're all about meat feeds the world. Like, not really. Like the
No,
resources
doesn't have
to feed a cow is like feed 1,000 animals.
Yeah.
I mean humans versus like 100 humans.
Yeah.
The industry has drastically changed our diet over the last 60 years. We did not used to eat this much animal protein.
And now there's like meat, like kind of protein in every meal. Yes. Really. And that's why I feel like disease is on the rise.
Yes.
Yeah, avian influenza. It's
Chickens need social distancing.
Cardiac, all dementia.
Oh, yeah.
All linked to
diverticulitis is now a huge thing because
autoimmune diseases because of the hormones. They grow them so abnormal.
95% of us are fiber deficient, and that increases diabetes. Yeah, absolutely. I think like we should be incentivizing McDonald's to offer like high protein animal free meals like bean dishes and like healthy whole foods.
I won't even buy like anything, a coffee, like McDonald's theater.
But that's what people eat. Like,
Yeah.
50% of people eat at fast food restaurants every week. And
40%?
40%.
Is that our brand? 60.
Yeah, I think maybe it depends on the area too.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You.
You're so much back in veterans.
From the other students, I've been really vocal about ending the use of terminal labs at my school because they still use them in the large animal.
That's cool.
Where did you go to vet school?
So I actually started at Ross. I mean, I was, like in the 90s. But then, I mean, they took local dogs, and I remember them lined up waiting to be killed, and the blood was running in the gutter. And,
Oh my god.
surgery dogs were all sad. And then I finished. I transferred, so I graduated. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have you heard of us before? No. We're a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring together veterinarians, veterinary professionals to advocate for animal protection.
Have you heard of our almond before? We're a veterinary nonprofit, and we advocate for animal issues permission. Take a sticker from within the veterinary profession. So
farm animals
some of the things that we advocate for against the breeding of brachycephalic animals. Like, let's take care of all the ones that we have here.
Expansion nitrogen.
Yeah.
And they
Familiar with ventilation shutdown.
5 minutes later.
So we're advocating for the AVMA to remove it off of their approved list of, because there's less cruel ways. If they didn't have it on their guidelines, then these companies would be forced to use like high expansion nitrogen foam or nitrogen gas
companies that do this
instead. They wouldn't get taxpayer bailouts for doing ventilation shutdown, which they currently do. So we're encouraging people to take stickers and buttons and show the AVMA that as a profession,
telling the
we
AVMA
are against this kind of cruelty and want to,
3,000
as an organization, and Dr. Heath, who's our founder, they've retaliated against us for speaking up against about ventilation shutdown. They won't let us table at the AVMA. They won't let us, as AVMA members, attend the Humane Ending Symposium.
Take a button
we came to table.
Show the
She was selected as a speaker for the SASMA convention, and then they wouldn't let us, when they saw that we were against ventilation shutdown, they wouldn't let us attend.
And I'm glad you're here.
Yes, we're starting a new platform.
So thank you for wearing your buttons, and did I get yours? I don't know if I did.
Enjoy your conference. Hopefully they don't.
Thank you so much.
I mean, if they do,
we have a podcast. We interview vets who are working on really interesting animal advocacy issues. So this is our playlist if you're interested. What kind of vets are you guys?
Small animal.
Nice. Nice.
how's business been?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to slow down, and it slows down like for a couple of days, and then it's going
Thank you.
Oh, yes, please do.
And they're all animal-free ingredients.
Thank you so much.
I have an like what if we move this table back a bit so that when people come, they're not like feeling they're blocking the traffic?
Here.
And we can maybe get more people.
Yes. Or move our merch. We just have to make it not ugly.
Yeah. The bag, I cannot believe, like, I don't know if it's like the stress, puffiness, or whatever. The bags under my eyes.
I can't notice them. There we go. I don't know if I made the, okay, is it, I don't know if I made the image worse or better.
No, it looks good. I'm going to go figure out my lead situation. 102 leads, 102 people we've talked to.
It's amazing that we've remembered to scan.
That we remember to scan.
I've been good. I've scanned everyone today. You'll like cookies.
I was trying to read the shirt.
Oh, have you heard of us before? We are Honor. We're a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring together veterinary professionals, veterinary technicians to advocate for animal protection issues like Veterinarians Against Brachycephaly. I don't know if you've heard of that. Have you heard of ventilation shutdown?
I have not.
This is the most common method of killing farmed animals during this avian influenza outbreak. They seal up buildings, pump in heat, and wait for the animals inside to die. And it's excruciating. And there's less cruel methods using nitrogen gas or high expansion nitrogen foam, where they pass out in a few seconds and die a few minutes later. But the largest corporations like Tyson, Jennie-O, Calmate Foods are not using this method because the American Veterinary Medical Association allows ventilation shutdown to be used. So they're not incentivized to use less cruel methods.
Okay.
So the AVMA has retaliated against us for speaking out about this. We've been banned from the Cargill-sponsored Humane Ending Symposium, banned from tabling at their conferences. So we are encouraging people to take a pin and show the AVMA that like we all are against that. It's awful.
It is.
Tens of millions of birds have been killed this way. It's awful.
We just moved out to out east, and I have chickens now. I have chicken moms, like whatever.
You know how precious they are.
They're my babies, and I only had them for like a couple months, and I'm like, they're my babies.
They're
So,
just like dogs. Oh my gosh. What kind of chickens?
okay, so one of my friends has a silky, and then she has some other ones that Americana. The one that I have from her, I incubated. I only got one baby out of it. He's gorgeous, by the way. And then my other ones are, I think, Americanas, and it's a black one. I don't remember the name. Is it a zombie one? I don't remember, but they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
And my one that I hatched is actually the nicest. He lets me hold him, he lets me pet him, and cuddle him, and everything.
Oh.
He's gorgeous. But they're my babies. It's so funny because I have pets and kids and all that, but they're my babies.
You have like lots of land?
Yeah, we have like 3 acres.
Nice.
Which is a lot.
Yeah.
Considering we lived in like apartments and small little homes, but we bought the house. So we love it.
Oh,
We love
congrats.
it. It's awesome. So I'm new to the whole livestock thing.
Yeah.
We're a small animal practice, privately owned, whatever. So we just do small animals. But I was like, would you like to look at my chicken?
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing.
I'm trying to learn more about chickens so I get better.
I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. You learn some stuff joining some Facebook groups and whatever. I mean, obviously the internet's the internet. So
Amazing. Well, thank you so much.
So the t-shirts, we have limited t-shirts. So if people want a t-shirt, you just have to put it on right now so we can take a picture of you in it and then wear it for the rest of the day. And then,
I mean, I'm gonna slightly done. But if I take my sweatshirt off, there we
And
go.
I think we just
Can
have,
I just put it on over my shirt and take a picture?
yeah, absolutely.
This is nice.
Okay. Awesome. I'm trying to see if I have more t-shirts left at all, but we might be down to the very last bits.
Oh, look.
Maybe I should find some more t-shirts and see if I can get them shipped here. There you go.
Well, because you have what, the whole rest of the week?
I know. Yeah.
They're popular.
Awesome.
Give you my badge.
Yeah, I can put it out there.
If I can get it out.
Amazing. Perfect. All right. I get Lorraine in the background. And then it can get your back. Perfect.
Have you ever heard of our honor?
Awesome.
I want to say hi, but
Sorry.
That's okay. I have not. So
Sorry.
we're a
Thank you so much.
veterinary-led nonprofit, and we advocate for various animal issues from within the profession. So, yeah, we're vets, vet students, vet techs, nurses, students, and so some of the things are advocating for not breeding brachycephalic animals, because we all know how sad their little lives are, even though they're really cute. Not yet. And then, have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown?
No, I have not.
It's okay. A lot of people haven't. And it's the most commonly used method to kill farmed animals during depopulation events. So it's been really widely used on millions of birds in the avian influenza outbreak. And it's an approved method by the AVMA, and it involves sealing up barns, pumping in heat, and letting the animals die of heat stroke.
Wow.
And it's really awful, and it takes a really long time.
Yeah.
And there are less cruel, faster methods. But as long as the AVMA supports it, these producers are not going to be pressured to use things like nitrogen foam or nitrogen gas. And as long as the AVMA approves it, they can still get our taxpayer bailouts to depopulate them. Yeah, because all they have to do is turn on the heat and close it up. But they are receiving millions of our taxpayer dollars to do this, and so they should be having to do it in the least cruel way possible. So there was a poll done on the Veterinary Information Network that showed only 1% of vets who took the poll, which were like over 1,000, thought that it was an ethical means of depopulation, but the AVMA still allows it, likely because the producers have pressured them to continue allowing them to use it. So we encourage people to take a button and wear it and show the AVMA that as a profession, we don't want these cruel practices to continue. Yeah, and we have an online group for everyone to connect and work together on these issues. And then if you want to follow us on social media, here's our Instagram.
Your badge too.
And that's on that brochure as well, correct?
That's a separate one, actually. That's, yeah. And then we also have a podcast, and we live stream it on YouTube. And so this is the link to our playlist.
I don't have Instagram, but I'll scan the podcast.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, because I use YouTube for the podcast lately too.
Yeah, and we'll be trying to get it on the podcast streaming services at some point. But until then,
It sounds like real loud.
thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all being here.
Thank you.
Have you heard of us before? Have you heard of our owner? Yeah, awesome. Can I scan your badge? Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're veterinarians advocating for bringing the profession together to support various animal advocacy campaigns. Oh, thank you. What do you do? What kind of veterinarian are you?
Well, sure.
Oh, nice.
A lot of exotics.
Oh yeah, your stickers.
I do a lot of rabbits. I do a lot of backyard poultry.
Amazing.
Nice to meet you.
Can we get a cookie?
Yeah, of course. Which one do you want? We've got oatmeal and chocolate chip. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much.
We are advocating vets to speak up against breeding Frenchies and other brachycephalic animals, brachycephalic rabbits as well. Obviously, we want to take care of all the animals that are currently alive, but trying not to make more that are.
Look at this one.
But
It's fur.
Yeah, the fur industry is pretty bad. Yeah, the way they confine wild animals without, like mink without access to ability to swim. Like these are wild animals who aren't meant to be confined this way. And they spread diseases like COVID-19 and avian influenza as well.
And then we have a podcast that we live stream on YouTube called All Beings Considered. And we interview veterinarians working on various issues like this and other animal advocates as well. Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm trying to, so here they do same day shipping. I'm trying to just like copy my order, but they don't make it easy. I'll just have to start from scratch, I think. Should we do navy blue instead of black? I think, or do we like black? I feel like black is so dreary.
It is kind of
Navy blue
dreary.
is like the new.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Good. How are you doing?
So, yeah.
Yeah, please take a picture. We're on our honor. We're a veterinary-led nonprofit, and we advocate for animal issues like encouraging people
Can I scan
to
your badge?
not breed brachycephalic animals and advocating to use our veterinary voice against the fur industry since they confine wild animals and are depriving them of natural behaviors and things like that. And then I don't know if you've ever heard of ventilation shutdown. It's the most widely used method of depopulating farmed animals during disease outbreaks. So it's been used on millions of birds during the avian influenza outbreak. And it involves sealing up barns and pumping in heat and allowing the animals to die of heat stroke. And the AVMA supports this, which is why these corporations are still able to use this method, even though there are less cruel options like nitrogen expansion foam or nitrogen gas. But as long as the AVMA allows it, then they can still get our millions of tax-funded dollars to kill the animals in these ways. So we are encouraging people to take buttons and stickers and show the AVMA that as a profession, we insist that the producers kill animals in less cruel ways.
Have you heard of us before?
I really like your...
Yeah. That's amazing. Can I scan your badge? So we are a nonprofit.
Yes, this is our Instagram, and then we also have a podcast that we live stream on YouTube called All Beings Considered, and we interview veterinarians and animal advocates working on various issues. We just interviewed an author who just published a book called Lab Dog.
Industry.
Really interesting about her experience.
I love it. Yeah.
She rescued a beagle from a lab, and so she was trying to figure out like what his life story was, and it goes into a lot of really interesting
animal
things. And it's
producers in response to the
not as graphic as some
yes,
those types of books are. So it's like it's a nice read.
So
Yeah.
they seal up buildings.
Yeah, but we talked
in
to
heat
her about
for the
that,
animals
and,
to die, to exterminate them for avian influenza.
Yes,
There are
please,
less
we have so
cruel
many.
methods
So
using nitrogen gas,
Yes.
high expansion nitrogen foam.
yes,
And it's
take them
always
for your
the-
friends.
These are the largest corporations doing this. The Cargill, Tyson, Cal
Amazing.
Jenny-O Turkey Store.
Yeah, you too. Thanks for stopping in.
Exactly.
People aren't putting that together.
Yeah. Yeah. So the shirts we have, maybe we should get some purple ones. We have limited shirts, so what we're asking is people who want one have to put it on today, and we can take a picture of you with it and wear it for the rest of it. And we only have extra larges left, unfortunately.
There might be one. Maybe we were saving this medium for Nikki.
Well, we're gonna order more.
Okay.
So Nick, you should
Kind of sweatshirt.
yeah.
Never come to sweatshirt on.
Okay. I think it'll work. Perfect. So
Be able to find.
yeah, this one
okay,
says death by heat stroke is not a humane ending. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah. I love it.
Even now, everyone who is vegetarian, although usually it's different, but it's religious.
Amazing. Oh, look at this dog. Oh,
Cute. Hi.
Here, you got a little hump in the back.
It's because there's two movies.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to pull it out, or you don't? That looks good. Yeah.
Amazing. See, that looks perfect.
Yeah, it works. It does. Here, let's get you right here, and then I can get perfect by the pig. Excellent. And then can I get you to turn around to show the
Hi. So we're a veterinary-led nonprofit called Our Honor, and we advocate for animal issues from within the profession. So some of the things that we are working on are trying to advocate for
and
veterinary
take all the
professionals
stickers
to
and all of our
talk about the issues with breeding brachycephalic animals. I think that's something we can all get behind. Confining wild animals for the production of fur, not allowing them to express natural behaviors, and then advocating for the AVMA to no longer approve the use of ventilation shutdown as a means of depopulating animals during disease outbreaks. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
Not with that.
So it involves sealing up the barns and pumping in heat and allowing the animals to die of heat stroke. It really is, and it's been used on millions of birds during the avian influenza outbreak. And all the AVMA has to do is not allow it as one of the options in their depopulation guidelines, because as long as they allow it, corporations can choose that and they can still get our taxpayer dollars. They've received millions in bailout using this method. And most veterinarians that have been polled, there was a poll on VIN with over 1,000 vets who responded. Only 1% thought it was an ethical and appropriate means to depopulation, but still the AVMA is allowing it. So yeah, we're encouraging people to take pins and show the AVMA that as a profession we are against this practice.
yeah. Should we stand?
Oh, not yet. No. Amazing. And yeah, we have a Instagram if you want to follow us. We're on all the socials at Our Honor Vets. And then we also have a live stream podcast on YouTube called All Beings Considered, and we interview veterinary professionals and animal advocates working on these issues.
Awful, yeah. Never even heard of that. So I'm like, hey.
A lot of people haven't.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm trying to make new logos.
Oh yeah, we need more logo stickers too. I think we're out of. Unless there's. I didn't look. I think I saw one more bag in here. We might. Oh, we have more. Oh, just
We
kidding.
never
not
got
more.
the ventilation shutdown stickers.
Yeah, we have a whole pile.
Oh, the stick. Oh, you do. Okay.
I found more of these ones. Found more of these. People love these. Put this in my refill box. Oh, I found one,
Oh, yay.
but only one.
Have you heard of us before?
Huh?
Have you heard of us before?
No, that's why I was like, I can't pick.
Oh, yay. Are you a pig person?
I love all the farm animals.
Oh, awesome.
Slowly building my own personal farm.
I love it. So yeah, we advocate for a lot of farm to animal issues. So we're a group of veterinarians and veterinary professionals joining together to support various animal advocacy campaigns. So have you heard of ventilation shutdown?
No.
That is a method used it's the most common method used to mass exterminate farmed animals during infectious disease outbreaks, like this avian influenza outbreak. More than 10 million animals have been killed this way. And what they do is they seal up buildings, pump in heat, and wait for the animals to die over many hours. And there's less cruel methods like nitrogen gas.
I was going to say there's other methods.
High expansion nitrogen foam. But since the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown, this means that the largest producers, Tyson, Cargill, Cal-Maine Foods, Jennie-O Grocery Store, they resort to using this method, and they don't have to put plans in place to use less cruel methods. And they get millions of our taxpayer money when they kill their animals this way. And the AVMA, the new guidelines for depopulation will be out in a few days, and they continue to allow ventilation shutdown plus as a method of mass killing. And they have retaliated against us for advocating against it, and they prevented me from going to their Cargill-sponsored Humane Ending Symposium. They prevent me from tabling at their conferences, and they canceled my talk at the Symposium. So,
Freedom of speech. So that was the thing.
yeah.
Here, so you get the word out.
VMX has been great. I spoke at VMX last year.
Yeah.
And I went through everything the AVMA has done to me because of this advocacy. And they character assassinated me, kind of said, implied that I was dangerous and like some animal rights extremist who would harm people if I was allowed to come to their conferences. When I've been nothing but professional and just talking to people. Like,
You want me to wear your shirt over there?
that would. So yeah, what we're doing, we have limited shirts, but we are encouraging people who want one to, if you put it on and I can take the photo of you with it. And if we want to walk over there and take your photo in front of the AVMA booth, that would be fantastic.
Oh my
God.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Don't, yeah.
Don't tempt her with a good time.
Don't dare me.
She will do it. I love it. It's always the people with farmed animals who are like the most supportive of us because, like, you know how they are. And yeah, put it on right now. I'll take your picture here. And then, so we have these. They're all really good, unfortunately.
I love that.
Yeah. The AVMA has just been awful. Like there's a long list of things that they have done that to me, like they canceled me from going to the legislative fly-in, all of these things. I love it. All right, I'm gonna
Leave the second one.
perfect. Yay, smile. Perfect. Can I get your back? Awesome. Yeah, with the pig. Perfect. Okay. You want to head over to the AVMA booth now?
Amazing.
We'll go.
Are you gonna go there?
Yeah.
Take a picture?
Love it. Thank you for being game. We have on our website, like, we done Freedom of Information Act request emails about the AVMA because they talk to like the Port Board and these other USDA groups. And like the thing about me that I'm like a wasn't collaborating with them at all.
We got some cute little hoof print stickers.
It looks so, the printing looks so real. He tried to grab that.
Yeah, that one, like, thank you. I think I might be able to scan yours.
I don't know if mine is
It worked. I think it's just numbers.
number.
Yeah. Amazing. And if you want a cookie,
There's chocolate chip. You want to bring a sticker for your brother? Yeah.
thank you. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
You know exactly how to grab
You want a cookie?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. What are you guys?
We're our honor. We're a veterinarian-led nonprofit, and we work to advocate on animal advocacy campaigns. And so we have some of our own, and then we also support other campaigns with like a veterinary voice. So I'm a fourth-year vet student, and we're founded by veterinarians and have a lot of vets on board. Yeah, some of them are encouraging people to not breed brachycephalic dogs.
Oh, for that.
And then, do you mind if I scan your?
Oh.
Thank you so much. Hi.
What do you get?
We're a veterinarian-led nonprofit that advocates on animal advocacy campaigns with a veterinarian voice. So some of the things that we've been working on are, have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown?
No.
It's the most widely used method of depopulating farmed animals during disease outbreaks. So it's been used on millions of birds during the avian influenza outbreak, and it involves sealing up barns, pumping in heat, and allowing the animals to die over several hours via heat stroke. Well, take
I'm
things.
flagging her out.
Yeah, we're advocating for the AVMA to no longer allow ventilation shutdown because there are other less cruel options.
So I live on Eastern Long Island. In
Okay.
New York. There's a duck farm there that got shut down because of avian flu. Do you have? Yes.
Also that.
Well, they had to shut down. I was told, I don't know this, but I think they killed 100,000 ducks.
I remember reading about this, like through cervical dislocation.
Well, cervical, like that slitting their throats.
No, it's actually like breaking their necks. That's the approved method by
My
hand.
daughter's a vegan
Yeah,
for the reasons.
yeah,
All have to do with cruelty to animals.
yeah.
And I've seen the videos and all that, which are shocking. But my only thought was, if you're a human being, you go to work for 8 hours a day, you snap ducks' necks. Like, what does that do to you? What does it do to your soul?
Yeah, they've shown that a lot of people who work in slaughterhouses suffer from, it's a form of PTSD called perpetuator induced PTSD, and it's been studied a lot in Vietnam War veterans, and they've shown that it's really prevalent in in communities where a lot of the population are slaughterhouse workers, and that those areas also have higher rates of violent crime, domestic abuse, cruelty to animals, because there was a really interesting, I think it was in South Africa, there's a really interesting paper that they interviewed a lot of people and then they tried to quantify abattoir workers, and they included a lot of quotes that people said, and it's so sad, just like the moral distress that those people are working.
Are you a veterinarian?
I'm a fourth-year vet student and she's a veterinarian. Yeah.
You guys are on the right side of history.
We hope so.
I just hope it comes sooner than it probably will.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a landslide.
So I think you're right. I just hope we're here for it.
Yeah. Well, if your daughter's involved, we're trying to connect. You don't have to be a veterinarian. We're trying to connect with animal advocates who.
Oh my God, you would love it.
Yeah. Take that. And we also have a podcast called All Beings Considered.
Okay.
So yeah, take anything for her.
That's fantastic. You guys are so good. Yeah, since she was like 12, she's full vegan.
Amazing. It's great for you to support that. We were talking about it last night. It was a battle with I'm also vegan, and it took, I had to ultimately just.
It touches the nerve in people. I think.
It does.
Because it's like, it feels like, I'm not saying this is right, but it feels like you're saying, I'm morally superior to you.
Yeah.
And so people get incredibly animated. But just think of like, I can't tell you, but think about like me drinking milk from a cow. That's not genealogically like.
That's your mom. That's your milk.
By the way, I'm not a veterinarian.
Yeah.
But took biology in 9th grade, but I did learn that mammals pass milk for a short
Yeah.
period of time after live childbirth. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
anyway.
There was an interesting. Thank you. Hey,
You'll have another.
thank you. Please take a sticker because it's we all say it, but we encourage veterinarians to say it out loud.
Veterinary advocacy organization. So we bring together veterinarians and animal professionals to support various animal advocacy campaigns. Basically, for the ventilation shutdown. That is the most common terminating our animals during this avian influenza outbreak. And they seal up buildings, something that is safe for the animals inside to die. And it takes many hours and tens of millions of members of the health space. It's allowed because the AVMA guidelines for animals allow us this method. And there's lots of other methods like using natural gas for high expansion nitrogen. But because the AVMA continues to allow ventilation shutdown, these billion-dollar corporations like Tyson, Cargill, Genuine Palming that use these methods don't have to put plans in place to use fossil methods. And they get billions of taxpayer money when they so the AVMA is going to release their new guidelines at the beginning of the month, and we expect that they'll continue to
So I thought you were giving me good news.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was like, oh, it's not dead. No.
So we encourage everybody to use a member of the AVMA. We encourage people to join the AVMA so that they have a AVMA. So I still remember the AVMA, even though they have retaliated against me, they predicted me going to the first sponsor symposium. They canceled my talk at the because they didn't allow us to do the AVMA. They prevented me from going to the logistics. All these say that I'm extreme. I did not create a safe space where to talk.
Well, thank you for
Yeah. Thank you.
Together.
not cool.
Thanks.
We're encouraging people to take a button and wear it to show the avian that like, we all are against the inflation shutdown and should not be allowing this.
Thank you so much. Oh,
Maybe my battery's dead.
Do you want to use this one? Or maybe this, is this one still on? I don't know.
$118. So we're a veterinary-led nonprofit. We work on animal advocacy campaigns. campaigns from within the profession and help support other campaigns with voice. And so, have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown? It's the most widely used depopulation method of farmed animals, and it's been used widely on millions of birds during the avian influenza outbreak. And it involves sealing up barns, pumping in heat, and allowing the animals to die of heat stroke. And it takes a really long time, and there are less cruel, faster ways. Yeah, but it's still supported by the AVMA, and they're releasing their new guidelines on depopulation, and it's still expected to be within their tiers of appropriate methods. I think tier 2 for poultry and tier 3 for swine. It was also used during COVID on pigs, and they've actually retaliated against our organization and veterinarians that work with us for doing just what we're doing here, like talking to vets about it and asking them to no longer include it. Because as long as they do, then companies that use it get our taxpayer dollars to kill birds in this way. So if you want a button, we encourage people to wear them and show the AVMA that as a profession we're against this practice.
Veterinarians can join and
Yeah. We also have Instagram, and then we also host a live stream podcast on YouTube, and we interview really interesting vets doing really cool things for animals. So, yeah, thank you. Do you mind if I stand? Amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Where do you guys go to vet school? Oh, nice. I'm a vet student too, but in Washington State.
Oh, word. I lived there for 6 years. I had an option to go there. I was like, I want to go back to the South where I lived.
Yeah. You lived in Washington or Pullman specifically?
Oh, in Washington.
Okay.
I lived in Puyallup outside of Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Have you ever heard of our honor?
I haven't, and I'm interested.
Yeah, we're a veterinary led nonprofit organization. We work on animal advocacy issues. We encourage people to not breed brachycephalic dogs. We're advocating against the fur industry, seeing as they can find captive wild animals and prevent them from doing natural things. Have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown? It's the most widely used form of depopulating birds and other farmed animals during, and especially during the avian influenza outbreak. And they seal up barns, pump in heat, and the animals are left to die via heat stroke, which takes several hours. And there are less cruel methods. But the AVMA still supports this. So as long as they do, farms are going to keep, and these billion-dollar corporations that like Tyson and Purdue, they are going to still be using these methods until the AVMA tells them it's not okay. So we're encouraging people to wear the buttons and show the AVMA that as a profession, we don't support this practice. And then as far as vet school goes, I've been really active at my school in trying to end terminal labs. I don't know if your school uses terminal labs. Pretty much no school does in the small animal curriculum, but a lot of them, I'd say most of them still do in the large animal curriculum. And I didn't know it.
I actually don't know about large, because we haven't had a whole lot.
Yeah. And I didn't know until I was towards the end of my second year. And like the way the third year electives work is they basically they have a day, all the professors say like, this is my elective, come sign up. And then in third year, we sign up for whatever electives. And they didn't mention it in the large animal surgery elective. And I had a friend who took the class, and by that time we knew that there was a terminal goat lab, but she didn't know until she was already like a month into the class that the horse part of the lab was also terminal. Oh, wow. And so they did procedure, like they practiced anesthesia, woke the horse up. They did like a tenotomy and neurectomy, woke the horse up, and then they did an exploratory laparotomy and then euthanized the horses over the course of 3 weeks. And like none of the students knew that was going to happen before. Like it wasn't in the syllabus. It wasn't. No preparation. Yeah, and I've heard from other students that it's just not transparent. So if you find out that that's happening at your school.
I mean, I want to find out. I don't know.
We just published this in the Journal of Veterinary Medical Education.
Oh, wow.
And we got records on all of the schools, including Auburn. And so you can scroll down here.
Yeah.
And this is the number of animals that Auburn kills. This is each year. 56 horses, 6 cows, 6 small ruminants, and 35 fish. And if you go to, this is a little bit convoluted, but you go here and then you go down to information tab, you can see our public records documents that we got on all of the schools. So you can see where they source them from and like why, what their justifications are. So here's Auburn's. Maybe now that the Wi-Fi is a little bit overloaded.
While she's doing that, we have a network where we're trying to get vets and students to come together and talk about these issues and work on them. And then we also have a student ambassador program. So the student ambassador is just responsible for organizing lunch and learns and having people talk about these issues at vet school, just like, you know, Hills and Purina and stuff do. And then my email is down here at the bottom if you want to take this flyer, and if you see things like that happening at your school and you want to learn more on how to address it or conscientiously object to labs. Sometimes they spring these on, like, we're doing a chicken lab this week, and
they buy them from a commercial vendor. They buy these horses and then they kill them. And it'd be great if we could maybe like rescue those horses and let them like live out their lives.
And that's what I'm trying to do with my school, with the horses that they are getting from the USDA, and they're making it really difficult. Surprisingly.
So I'm a veterinarian. I graduated from UC Davis, and I was a conscientious objector to labs involving animal killing. And we also had an access to care model where animals would come and students would perform the procedures and surgeries on them under the guidance of experienced veterinarians. So we got to see the animals wake up from surgery. They weren't just killed. And we provided a much needed service to people who couldn't afford expensive surgeries. We do all these surgeries for like $500. So it's a lot more. Well, that's what my dream is. Every vet student should graduate having done at least 50 surgeries, you know, on animals who actually need it, where they get the chance to see the animals. And I think that would create more confident veterinarians.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Take stickers. Stay in touch. Yeah, of course.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I love this too.
Yes. They're cute, but let's not make more.
My mom, she makes fun of me because I'm like, I'll see one, and she's like, spend it on the. I'm like,
I know it's hard. It's a lot of vets. What's really sad is we talk to a lot of vets who feel like they can't speak up about it.
Yeah.
Or
I'm gonna say it. I'll say it.
yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
Great. Stay that way. Thank you.
Years now.
Okay, good.
Video quality isn't great.
Oh, he's working. Oh, I need like a cough drop. Talking too much.
So great. And at least I'm also recording on here, so we'll have something that's good quality.
Oh, good.
Start a new recording.
I could do this all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's funny. It's like, I feel like I always second guess myself on like how much I know and whether I'm like ready to talk to people. And I'm like, you know what? I actually know a lot. I do nothing but read about things.
Totally. Just need to get that knowledge out there too.
Yeah. Human treats. Yeah, you can give it to you. Well, not the raisins or the chocolate.
Yeah, I know. not dog friendly at all.
I know. We should work on that.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the booth and figure out my lead situation. Leave this. I feel like people would be intimidated.
I think so. I think so. Now that feels like covert.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, like over there? Honor, we're a veterinary nonprofit and we work on animal advocacy campaigns from within the profession. So we are advocating for things like ending the use of ventilation shutdown. Have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown?
I know all about it. I belong to and contribute to, let's see, White Coat Waste
Oh, amazing. Yes.
and the physicians group for,
Do you mind if I scan?
what is it? The physicians group. I don't I don't donate to them because the guy who runs it is a millionaire. But they have about 30 people that they work with the exception. Physicians Committee for something medicine. You know what I'm speaking about?
I do, yeah. I like see their website in my mind, but I can't remember the name. Yeah.
There's a lady freethinker.
Okay.
Yeah, I contribute to her. I do volunteer phone banking for Humane Society.
Amazing. Amazing.
It's all. I mean, I don't contribute a lot because I don't make a lot. But
Yeah, of course.
I'm totally with you guys.
Thank you. Yeah. Take stickers, buttons. We're advocating for the AVMA they're actually going to come out with their new depopulation guidelines at the end of this month, and we expect ventilation shutdown to still be within their permitted methods. And so we're encouraging people to wear buttons and show that as a profession, we're against the use of ventilation shutdown.
Is that what this word means?
So brachiocephalism, that's like the smush-faced animals. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you're saying is don't breed these dogs anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're all about taking care of the ones that we have here.
Well, I heard that the heads are so big on the regular bulldogs that they have to have a C-section because they can't be born normally.
Yes, and so veterinarians would come together and say, yes, I will 100% do your C-section.
And sterilize them.
But we need to spay. Like, this is not, and what's really sad is Frenchies are the most popular breed in the United States right now, which is, it seems like as a profession, we're not doing our part to educate and advocate.
Well, I'm
in that way.
really glad to find you. I'm not a veterinarian.
That's okay.
I'm just a pet person.
We would love if you scan this QR code, it will take you to, we have like a online platform, and it's not just for vets, it's veterinary professionals and animal advocates, so that we can share campaigns and things like that, because we really want people to get together so that we can amplify these messages and work together. And
How long has this organization been in effect?
Since 2020.
That's good. I didn't know you were around.
Yeah,
I come to this every last 5 years.
amazing.
Yeah, I had a dog that had pylothorax and he died at 7 years old. And
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah.
And I knew that I didn't know enough, so I started coming to things like this because I don't want that to happen to me.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Yeah, that's so hard. I'm sorry. We have shirts. The only thing we're asking people to do is to take a picture and then to wear it for the rest of the days to show. And the ones, we only have large ones left. But this is what the back says.
I won't take one because I'm not a veterinarian.
Well, that's okay.
We should have people,
Okay.
you know, who are veterinarians wearing it. This is day one. You'll get rid of it. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
There are a bunch of chubby people here, so
Well, and over jackets and things is perfect. So
this is wonderful.
yeah, I'm a vet student. I'm a fourth year student actually, and I've been working a lot with my school to end the use of terminal laboratories.
It makes me sick. It just makes me sick.
Pretty much no school does it in the small animal curriculum, but a lot of schools still do in the large animal curriculum. My school is going to euthanize 8 horses as part of this laboratory this semester, unless they're working with me to try to figure out alternatives, but they are very slow and often are like, well, we're not going to do it next year. So
Oh, that's just a push off.
yes.
Are the horses donated because the owners don't want them anymore? How's that work?
They are from the USDA. The USDA has been using these horses for research, and their project is at the end of its term. And so that's
They
been
can't afford to feed it or take care of it anymore, so they're going to kill it.
well, yeah, that's just what happens to pretty much most research animals. I go to Washington State University, and there's actually a law that any dogs and cats used in research have to be offered for adoption unless there's some other reason, like it would be not in their best welfare if they're sick or something like that. So we need to get legislation like that for horses and all other animals kept in labs. The big thing that they are kind of dragging their heels about is finding out from the USDA if these horses are eligible for adoption because they've been used in experiments and they've been infected with Valeria, which is puroplasmosis. And that's the only regulation that the USDA has in preventing adoption is if they are infected with an infectious disease that could be transmitted to other animals, then they're not allowed to be adopted.
But again, where are the horses coming from?
The USDA purchases them.
From
I haven't been able to find out. It sounds like I'm waiting on their records requests. They take a long time. But rumor has it that there's a farm somewhere in the state that they purchase them from.
it's always that somebody's making money on it.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yes.
May I take one, Ken?
Yes, please do.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so glad I came. This is great.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you can find us at ouronor.org or on all the social medias. Yeah.
Yes, sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I needed to see my friend.
Yeah, people have been great. I don't know why it always goes to this video. Are you live streaming on YouTube?
Yes.
On our honor. Is it this one? No, this is yesterday's. Why am I stupid? It should be on. I'm just trying to find it. Oh. Amazing. I was just going to send it to my friend and show him why I can't answer his call right now. Oh, awesome. Yes. I just need to customize myself. Yeah, we're Honor. We're a nonprofit veterinary organization, and we work on a lot of animal advocacy issues from within the profession. And so we're comprised of vets, vet students, vet techs, anyone in the profession. So some of the issues that we're working on is advocating against breeding brachycephalic animals like the smush-faced dogs.
I have a neighbor.
Advocating against fur. And then I don't know, have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown? It's the most widely used method to kill farm animals during depopulation events. So it's been used a lot in the avian influenza outbreak. And it involves sealing up the barns, pumping in heat, and allowing the animals to die of heat stroke. And it's the thing that's really upsetting, in addition to actually what happens, is that the AVMA still allows this. It's under their guidelines as an option. It's a tier 2 option for poultry and a tier 3 option for pigs. And so as long as the AVMA, the American Veterinary Medical Association, supports this, then these companies are going to keep getting taxpayer dollars to kill the birds in these ways. So we're asking people to take buttons and wear them and show that as a profession, we are against this practice and demand that these corporations use more effective, less cruel, and faster ways to depopulate these animals.
I didn't even know that. I know these, but
Yeah, a lot of people don't know. So yeah, please take. And then we also have a live stream podcast called All Beings Considered, and we interview veterinarians, animal advocates. We just had a really interesting guest who wrote a book on. It's about her journey with having adopted a dog who came out of animal research, and she was trying to track down, like using the tattoo in his ear, where his life story was. And so she kind of looks into all the different aspects of it.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it like on YouTube or?
Yeah. And here, let me. This is the playlist to our YouTube, and then you can follow us on social media as well. And we're at Our Honor Vets on all social media platforms, and that's just our Instagram. And have a cookie.
Do you guys do like petition signing, stuff like that?
Yeah, so we have an online platform that you can join here. And we have like all of our campaigns, and they're not only ours. We also, like, if you know of any campaigns or anyone else who's a part of this group, can post theirs, and then we can all sign each other's. We have a lot of stuff at Our Honor Vets. We have a newsletter, and we usually have petitions and letters for people to sign on, or ouronor.org. And we have a lot there, like various like declaw bans for states, banning octopus farming in Washington. And then all of these issues as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
This looks interesting. Let's see.
Yeah, thank you so much. And you can take this, and then that's my email there. So if you ever have any questions or want to connect, let me know.
Oh, you can become a student ambassador.
Yeah, I saw that you're a student, and it's not just for vet students, any student related to vet med. And so we help support students with organizing lunch and learn. So you just have to organize the students and say when it's happening, and then we help fund food and can bring a speaker either over Zoom, or sometimes we can come in person depending on how far away. And we can talk about these different issues. We've given talks at different vet schools and like pre-vet programs to like what it's like advocating for animals in the profession. We've talked about these issues specifically. All sorts of things.
That's awesome. Hopefully you feel.
Thank you. Yeah, please reach out. Stay in touch. If there's anything I can do to support you, let me know.
Oh, sure.
Yes, the deal with the shirts is we just want to take a picture of you wearing the shirt and then ask that you wear it for the day.
Oh.
I know it's a steep ask.
Awesome.
And we'll probably get more. And then and we also only have extra larges left.
Oh, I love that.
We have shirts on our website as well too. Yes. Yeah. Cookies. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Totally check it out.
Please do. Thank you for. Oh, can I scan your badges actually?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Hi. We're on honor. We are a veterinary-led nonprofit, and we work for on animal advocacy issues from within the profession.
Okay.
So some of the things that we do are advocating against breeding brachycephalic animals.
Of course, yeah.
I don't think
Passing out.
I know. I don't think I've met a single person yet who's been like, "Why would you do that?" Like everyone's like, "Yeah, we need to stop this."
No, it's true, they do, because believe me, especially coming from my...
We are. Would you like a cookie?
Yes, I can walk there.
Oh my goodness.
He walks for cookies.
Do you mind if I scan your bag?
Well, if I take a cookie, yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you. Too. And you know what? We'll take a cookie too.
Yeah, please do. Have you heard of ventilation shutdown? Most people haven't. It's the most widely used method
An
of.
emotion or something.
Well, this might give you that. It's the most widely used method of depopulating farmed animals during disease outbreaks. So it's been used on millions of birds during the avian influenza, and it involves sealing up the barns, pumping in heat, and allowing the animals to die over a long period of time. It takes several hours via heat stroke. And it's actually supported by the AVMA. They are revising their guidelines on depopulation, and they had the opportunity. they had the opportunity to.
And that's a method of calling it out.
Yeah, and there are other options like nitrogen gas, high expansion nitrogen foam that are much faster. And the AVMA had the option to remove it from their acceptable guidelines, and they didn't. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the cookie and for the insight.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm totally against the brachycephalic, so.
Yeah, take stickers. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do you mind if I scan your badge? Because I'm going to talk to you. Yes, please take. Yes.
My opinion,
Yes, I'd love to hear it.
brachycephalic dogs are adorable.
They're so cute.
I hate them.
It's not their fault. We should take care of all the ones that exist, but we can't make any more.
They're adorable. They can't breathe,
Yeah.
and they want to bite your face off. And their snoot's too short to bite your face off, but they're certainly going to try to eat your fingers.
I think I would be really mad if I wasn't getting oxygen to my brain either.
That's probably right. Like 60% of them.
Yeah. And then it's also so stressful, like when you handle them and they get like really stressed out, then I would also be angry if I couldn't breathe and was stressed and felt like I was suffocating.
And like some of these Frenchies that we get in our practice, you just look at them and they try to bite you. Like, dude, we haven't done anything.
Yeah.
We haven't even touched you. Why are you trying to bite me? You have oxygen in your brain. You can't breathe.
I know. Well, we need people like you to
I feel like the good middle
advocate for
ground
not.
would be to breed them to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, and
You're not
actually
gonna
this,
stop breeding them
yes,
because they breed them to make money.
this scale, in Europe, they have, you can't really see it really well, but they've like created a scale of like an acceptable nose length for being able to breathe well. And a lot of European countries have banned breeding brachycephalic animals with too short of a nose and like are requiring them to have a long enough nose. Yeah.
Folks, Frenchies. I could take it or leave it for Frenchies. Because a lot of times they just get really squishy, and like they lose the cuteness. If they've got a little bit of a snoot, they're even cuter.
Well, and then they have less problems too.
You know.
Yeah.
So like I feel like a good middle ground would be like, okay, you can breed them, but you have to breed them to have longer snoot.
Yeah, and I think that's what they've done in Europe, and that's why there is that scale there. Yeah.
Because we're getting like we have the smush, there's no space on the nose, and then we have a little bit of space on the nose, and we have ones that have the right amount of space on the nose.
Yeah.
But it's mostly where they have like this much of a nose. Stop encouraging this. If you're gonna get a Frenchie, rescue it.
Yes, I'm with
The end of
you.
my opinions.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi. Good. How are you?
What are you for?
We are Honor, we're a veterinarian-led nonprofit, and we advocate for issues within the veterinary professions around a lot of animal welfare issues. So like not breeding brachycephalic animals. Have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown? So that's okay. Most people haven't, but it is the most widely used method of depopulating farm animals during disease outbreaks. So it's been used a lot on millions of birds during the avian influenza outbreak. And it involves closing up the ventilation. That's why it's shut down.
Are you serious?
And then overheating the buildings. It's really awful. And there are proven more effective and less cruel, faster ways. But the AVMA still allows ventilation shutdown because of the pressure that they get from these billion-dollar corporations. We've actually been retaliated against, and veterinarians, part of our organization, who just want to table and do this, have been AVMA due-paying members have been banned from the Humane Ending Symposium. It was sponsored by Cargill, which is a big agricultural company, and they said that our presence would not create a safe space for them to discuss these depopulation methods. And so AVMA is publishing its revised methods this month, and we expect it to still be listed as a tier 2 for poultry and tier 3 for pigs. It was also used during COVID to depopulate pigs as well. And a lot of people know that pigs don't sweat, and so they're especially susceptible to heat stroke. So just imagine a pig dying of heat stroke. It's awful. Yeah. Please take one, walk past the AVMA booth, show them that as a profession we're against this practice. Yeah, we have
My pertinent research facility with pigs have been taught
Really?
to make sure that they get treated.
they're amazing. I love pigs so much. I'm not sure what I think this
Yeah, I am kind of believing this.
this one I think will take you to. It's Veterinarians Against Ventilation Shutdown is that specific website. You can follow us on social media at our Honor Vets. And then we also have a live stream podcast.
Can I steal a shirt?
Yeah, so what you should do with the shirt is, since we have limited shirts,
Can I scan your code?
you are allowed to take it if you
Can I scan your code?
put it on and we take a picture of you with it and wear it for the rest of the day.
Can I scan your code?
And we
Thank you.
have extra large.
I don't know if you heard my spiel.
I heard some of it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're a organization led by veterinary professionals trying to advance animal advocacy issues from within the profession.
Yeah.
So trying to advocate for the end of the fur industry, because we know these captive animals, they're wildlife. They need to not be held in these conditions. Ending the breeding of brachycephalic animals. And then I think you heard what I was talking about with ventilation shutdown. Yes, please take a pin. Yes. What kind of practice do you work at?
Small animals.
Nice.
Small animals. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some stuff. Just
Yeah.
working on animals.
Yeah.
I really.
Thank you. We have an online community for folks who want to join our campaigns and connect with other veterinary professionals, and that takes you there. If you're interested, you can just take one of these if you. Oh yeah, it looks like you do. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, please.
Well, you guys enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you. You too.
I got my lead retrieval.
Oh, good. I've been busy while you've been gone.
Yeah.
I guess this is probably are there less sessions happening? Is this one of the more 130? Amazing.
Oh my God. Honestly, we're the most effective
organization in what's going on over here?
Yeah, heard of our
I'm not.
We are a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization. So we bring together veterinarians and veterinary professionals like yourself to support animal protection policy, like Veterinarians Against Brachycephaly, where we raise awareness about the harms of brachycephalic breeding, and Veterinarians Against the Fur Industry, and have you heard of ventilation shutdown?
No, I have not.
This is the most common method of mass killing farmed animals during this avian influenza outbreak. So tens of millions of poultry birds have been exterminated this way. This is where they seal up buildings, pump in heat, and wait for birds inside to die. And there are less cruel methods like using nitrogen gas and high expansion nitrogen foam, where they become unconscious in a few seconds and die a few minutes later. Since the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown, this means billion-dollar corporations like Tyson, Cargill, Cal-Maine Foods, Jennie-O Turkey Store all failed to put plans in place to use less cruel methods and use ventilation shutdown instead. And they get millions of our taxpayer money bailing them out when they do this, while they're making record profits. So they have the resources to use less cruel methods, but they don't have to because the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown.
So you're saying that they lock them in a room, break up heat, and basically wake them to death?
Up to 8 hours it takes them to die. Yeah, it's awful.
That is awful.
Yeah, and the AVMA has retaliated against us for advocating against ventilation shutdown. They prevented me from going to the Cargill-sponsored Humane Ending Symposium. They canceled my talk at the SAPMA Symposium. They do not allow us to table at the AVMA convention or the SAPMA convention. Because the industry doesn't like my advocacy about it. They framed me as a radical vegan extremist and implied that I was dangerous. In a VIN article, they said that my presence at the Humane Ending Symposium would not allow for a safe space for producers to discuss depopulation.
By allowing animals to die more humanely?
Yes.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. One industry person wrote a piece about me. This is Egg News. They said, I'm a militant vegan with a strict zealotry, and that I have no, predictably, these opponents of BSV have no useful suggestions for how to do this humanely. When I open with
You just
nitrogen gas, expansion nitrogen foam is gaslighting. Yeah. It's so they just smear me as uninformed city folk who don't know what they're talking about. And I
saves a couple bucks.
yeah.
Meanwhile, they're getting our taxpayer dollars to pay for it anyway. So it's not like it's going to cost them
Too much. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah. Yeah. And literally, they set up the systems to use nitrogen gas or foam. It would be cheaper and less. They could literally just turn a spigot, turn on the nitrogen gas, and it'd be done instead of bringing in heaters, sealing it up and heating it.
Yeah, if you want to learn more, follow us on Instagram. We're on all the socials at Our Honor Vets. And then you can follow Crystal as well. And then we also have a live stream podcast on YouTube. And this will just take you to our playlist page for.
Did we scan you?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll just.
That is so expensive.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, please take stickers and pins. Okay. I'm gonna go use the restroom.
Okay. Oh, and we got these meal things.
Oh, awesome.
So if you want any food, you're perfect. Some things.
I got my dad to watch on his birthday.
You got it what?
Happy birthday, Dad.
Oh.
Okay.
you heard of our honor before?
No.
We are a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring veterinarians and staff together to support animal protection policy and legislation.
That's fantastic.
So, like veterinarians against brachycephaly and veterinarians against the fur industry.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
And have you heard of ventilation shutdown? This ventilation shutdown is the most common method of mass exterminating farm animals during this avian influenza outbreak. And they seal up buildings, pump in heat, and wait for the animals inside to die. It takes up to 8 hours sometimes. And there are less cruel methods using nitrogen gas and high expansion nitrogen foam. But since the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown, the largest corporations, Tyson, Cargill, Jenny-O Trick Store, don't have to put plans in place to use less cruel methods and get millions of our taxpayer dollar bailouts when they use this method. And the AVMA new guidelines on depopulation will be out at the end of this month, and we expect will continue to allow ventilation shutdown. So, because they're bought and sold by the industry, and the industry doesn't want to change, even though they have the resources. Like, only the largest producers, the billion-dollar corporations, do this, and they can use less cruel methods, but they just don't want to invest in it. They don't want to invest in the infrastructure to put in pipes so that you can pipe in nitrogen and turn a spigot and kill the animals with nitrogen. They'd rather just crank up the heat and seal off the buildings and not invest in anything else.
Yeah, that's really disgusting.
Yeah. Can I scan your badges?
Yes, please.
So yeah, we veterinarians, we're being used right now by the AVMA to lend legitimacy to these cruel practices. And we don't think that our profession should be used to legitimize things like that. Yeah.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you. You Oh my goodness. So the t-shirts, we have limited t-shirts, but if you want to put one on and we take a picture of you with it and wear it for the rest of the day, you can have one. So our organization, I'm an idiot. Do you know what ventilation shutdown is? Have you heard of it? So ventilation shutdown is the most common method to kill farmed animals during this avian influenza outbreak. So they seal up buildings, put in heat, and wait for the animals inside to die. Yes, it takes up to 8 hours, and tens of millions of poultry birds have been killed this way since 2022, since the avian influenza outbreak. And there's less cruel methods like using nitrogen gas or high expansion nitrogen foam. But since the avian allows ventilation shutdown, producers don't have to put plans in place to use less cruel methods. So it says death by heat stroke is not a humane ending, because the AVMA's humane ending guidelines allow for ventilation shutdown. And so that's that. And so we are advocating against ventilation shutdown. More than 2,000 veterinarians have signed on. Do you have a 2X? We have just an extra large. Unfortunately, only extra large is left. Yeah,
I mean, I'll look like a best can business.
well, you know, I'm gonna order more. And so if you really need a 2X, like come back in a couple of days if you're gonna be here in a couple of days. And
I will be here all the way till the end, but it ends after tomorrow.
and I'll be here till the
I'm not going to put it on. Yeah. It's okay. I'll keep it.
okay.
Get her. She will wear it.
Okay.
It'll just be tight on me.
All right. Hello. Have you heard of us before?
No, but you gotta have a picture of it.
If she wants to come back and take a picture. Yeah, so we are a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring veterinarians and veterinary staff together to support animal protection policy and legislation, like Veterinarians Against Brachycephaly, raising awareness about the harms of brachycephalic breeding and the fur industry. And probably the most current thing is ventilation shutdown. Have you heard of ventilation shutdown? This is the most common method of mass killing farm animals during infectious disease outbreaks. And yeah, there's less cruel methods like nitrogen gas and high expansion nitrogen foam, but since the AVMA allows this, producers are not. Oh, amazing. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture real quick. Can I scan your badge?
You have to wear it. You can take a picture. Oh, thank you. I'm still too.
All right. Can I get you to stand sort of right here? And then can you turn around? Yeah, maybe let's just straighten it out a little bit. Thank you. Yeah. Nitrogen gas, high expansion nitrogen foam. Yeah. The AVMA new guidelines will be out at the end of the month, and we expect they will still allow ventilation shutdown. So if you're an AVMA member or know if your veterinarian is, like, contact your delegate, let them know you do not approve of this. So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. Have you heard of our honor?
But I want to learn more.
We are a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring together veterinarians and staff to support animal protection policy and legislation. Veterinarians Against Brachycephaly, raising awareness about the harms of brachycephalic breeding and the fur industry. And the most current thing probably is ventilation shutdown. Have you heard of that?
No, I'm not. I don't work in a veterinary practice. I work for animal health biotech. Make monotherapies.
Oh, cool.
Therapies.
Awesome.
We all work closely with practices for like our clinical trials and whatnot. So it's
Oh,
always nice
nice.
to know, what's going on in that space.
Yeah, for sure. We have lots of lab animal vets who seek support from us because there's a lot of what we've heard is a lot of bullying and retaliation of lab animal veterinarians and support staff when they voice concerns about animal welfare issues and research. So we have a podcast too called All Things Considered. We just had on Dr. Kathy Strickland, who used to work for Alpha Genesis, the laboratory in South Carolina, where the monkeys escaped. And she contacted us long before that happened. It was like, this place, something bad's going to happen. The climate control doesn't work. The staff isn't trained well enough. It's just a disaster. And it's still, even after all of this, it's still open and running. We all need to join together to raise awareness about something silly.
I take
Yeah, absolutely.
them better.
Yeah, take all of this. It's just about ventilation shutdown. This is probably our main platform where we're bringing people together to talk about various campaigns. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's great to meet you.
Maybe. Yeah. So I just personal address. Definitely, I'll let my boss will probably do it.
You heard of our honor before? Have you heard of us, our honor?
No.
We are a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring veterinarians and staff together, support staff to support
Wait, I'm why I don't have any table.
you. What?
Why I didn't have any table?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So they say.
We have lots of. Is it hard?
I came yesterday from Miami, left everybody ready. I'm leaving late tonight. Take care of my guys today and tomorrow, and then tomorrow night I'm coming back. Yeah, because I mainly handle rabies vectors, bats, and raccoons. That's what I left at the center now, and nobody can take care of them because of the rabies.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I have to drive 4 hours again tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyway,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna talk to some people. I scanned some badges. Yay! I did this many.
Oh, amazing.
I'm trying to find our logo.
I guess the ASBCA is here. That's another advocacy.
Have you heard of this before?
No.
We are a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization. We bring together veterinarians and staff to support animal protection campaigns and policy. So like veterinarians against brachycephaly and veterinarians against fur. And the most kind of current thing is ventilation shutdown. Have you heard of that? No. It's the most common method of mass killing in farm animals during this avian influenza outbreak. So they seal up buildings, pump in heat, and wait for the animals inside to die. And it takes like 8 hours, and tens of millions of pigeon birds have been killed this way. And there's less cruel methods like nitrogen gas or high expansion nitrogen foam. And the companies that do this have the resources to put plans in place to use these less cruel methods, but they just aren't. And they don't because the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown. And the new guidelines for depopulation will be out at the end of this month. And we expect that they will continue to allow ventilation shutdown. So we're just encouraging people to like grab a button and show the AVMA that like we do not approve of these methods. And most veterinarians are on our side. We don't want our profession used to legitimize harmful practices that just enable corporations to continue to harm animals. So, can I scan your badge? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you.
refueled.
I feel like whatever side I did the logo on, people thought it was weird. Which side am I? Is it this side or this side?
I feel like usually over the left
Let me see what I
is the normal way.
So last time I think it's mirrored. So last time I put it on this side, so I'm gonna put it on this side.
Yeah, that would be the left side.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be the
Yes, that-
normal side.
Yes. That makes sense. Let's see, I think I did it last time. Maybe down a little bit. Something like this.
I like your shirt.
Okay, so what are you guys?
So we're a veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring veterinarians and staff together to support animal protection legislation and campaigns. And we are a huge promoter of access to care as well. Obviously, I love low cost anything. I call the high value spay neuter. So,
Yeah, thank you.
is that your one address?
No, I have no idea who that is. I just saw that she had low cost spay neuter, and I was like, that's been my new strategy, is being like, oh, I like your shirt, or sorry, try to not let that click around. Hi. Yes.
You know about
Here.
ventilation shutdown?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, never seen your badge.
Thank you.
Thank you. Miami Beach, Florida.
These is stuck to
That's still high definition, right? This one doesn't have a lot of patient ideas.
Just looking.
Do you want? I feel like all caps is a bit too.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this? Like it's kind of it's a different font, but
I like when it's just two lines.
oh yeah, do you like that?
Uh-huh.
Like for the back.
Yeah.
Should we stick with this?
I like it. I like a softer font
Yeah.
because then it's
It feels very just like yeah, I like this. It's great. Oh,
yeah, I like the blue.
it'd be transparent.
Good. How are you?
Transparent background. That's what
Hi.
good, right? What do you think?
I like it.
Everything's spelled right, right?
Don't ask me. I'm the worst at spelling. Let me look it up.
Add to cart. Okay, how many days are we here? How many days is this conference? Somebody's like, it's over the day after tomorrow. And I'm like,
It's over on Thursday. What time do you have to leave on Thursday?
5:42 on the 21st.
I don't remember when mine is. Let me look. Oh, perfect. Mine is 5:52. Can I get a ride to the airport?
Yeah. Oh, that works. Yeah.
That works perfect.
Oh my God. How did that work out?
I just tried to pick one that would allow us to stay until the end of the conference, but wasn't obscene. Oh. Hi. Your dog is very cute.
No, I'm not.
We are a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization bringing together support staff and veterinary professionals to support animal protection campaigns, policy, legislation.
You got me hooked, man.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What are some of your big issues you care about as related to animals?
You don't have time for me to do.
We do.
All of the
Here's my biggest issue for today. My biggest issue for today is animal professionals and medical professionals who are pushing inappropriate training regimens and causing far more harm than the good putting forward. So there you go. There's my.
Do you have some examples? Can you expand on that?
How about like your dog is barking? Here, let's do a bark collar. Or
Yeah.
the dog is pulling. Let's put a prong collar on there. Or my favorite is spray the cat with a squirt bottle, or even the dog. I've had several vets say that too.
Yeah.
I with dogs with prong collars here. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me going.
We're here for it.
Actually, that's a good idea. That's something we should add to our page about just veterinarians who support effective training methods, which are positive reinforcement.
Yes.
Started on the training side of things,
See?
and I'm slowly moving towards.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, and now I'm going to be, my goal ultimately is to be on the board of veterinary behaviors. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except I didn't do the vet thing first. I did all the training stuff.
Which means you're coming to it with a perspective that,
Completely different perspective.
and it's so needed.
So here I'm like, I don't care about doing all the surgeries. I don't want to do the surgeries. It doesn't interest me at all.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This is our online platform for veterinarians to join together to talk about this. Do you know ventilation shutdown?
I don't know, but one of the local vets, we reported him because he brought a puppy out of some sort of surgery that they were doing, and then the owners got there and they were like, oh, we really wanted his ears to be cropped. Oh no, he was doing an ear cropping, and then they said, oh, I really wanted the tail to be cropped because he was still, under 4 months. And the guy was like, oh yeah, no problem. Here, we'll just do this. And then the staff were like, but you need to give him some pain meds or something. And he just took it. He was just like, stop it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what that made me think of.
Yeah. So ventilation shutdown has become one of the most common methods of mass killing farm animals during this avian and influenza outbreak. So they seal up buildings with heat and wait for the animals inside to die. And tens of millions of poultry birds have been killed this way since 2022. But there are less cruel methods like using nitrogen gas and high expansion nitrogen foam. But since the AVMA still ventilation shutdown, the producers don't have to put plans in place to use less cruel methods. And they get millions of our taxpayer dollars to bail them out when they use that method. So the AVMA is going to be releasing their new guidelines for depopulation, and ventilation shutdown will still be allowed. So we are
Will still be?
Yes,
Yeah.
will still be allowed. So we are raising awareness about this
Yes, please do.
That's gonna be a reminder to me about things.
Yeah. And then, like Crystal said, the QR code is for our online platform, and it should get those of us who want to work on these issues. And if you jump on there and go to the campaigns and create one, like veterinary professionals for effective training methods or something, we can help get it off the ground. And like, we want to help support other people's campaign ideas along these same lines. And next year we can have a button for that or something.
Careful, man.
Please join. We want it. We want it.
Biggest thing right now.
Yeah.
And that would be from my perspective.
Did you know Sophia Yan? Yeah, she taught me at UC Davis.
Really?
So sad. Yeah, so sad.
I don't know why that starts with me.
It's kind of scary.
Walked past us 3 times. I should have known.
This whole time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no. And I really like some of the stuff that's going out there. But it's not, it's almost like, do you remember with the kids, with children, where we went from spanking and doing all the stuff, and then we went to permissive parenting where we just never said no, and I feel like that's where we're stuck. And we're not back at that appropriate spot.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of like positive reinforcement. It's all about just letting them do whatever you want.
It's not.
Yeah, actually putting the time in and having
I'm get off my soapbox, but thank you for
We love the soapbox.
I'm gonna reach out.
Yeah, please do. Thank you so much. Oh, nice. I think that was her who I just scanned. Outrun Animal Rehabilitation Center.
That's something I want to get.
I keep getting extra larges, 10 of each. I think I should do more.
I don't know.
It's a lot.
Do you want that many of the extra larges? I guess that would.
I feel like the extra larges have been good because they fit over.
Yeah,
More,
that's true.
get more smalls. Mediums. Larges too. And I think we're almost out of insurance. And then they're probably not going to be here tomorrow, but they'll be here the next day. We don't have too much to carry.
Yeah. I mean, they'll fit in the bags that you have.
This is going to be and when it's going to get here.
It's just if they don't get here. It seems like things are shipping slowly right now.
Yeah.
Hi.
Or I could just ship it home. Maybe like I have patients now.
Yeah. We'll need them for the next thing. Yes, and I'm getting good ideas for, well, we'll see if they're good. But I'm getting ideas for next year too, of at least ways that I can help us be more prepared for, because this year I was just like, yeah, sure, I can go. I'll see you there. But I can be more active and engaged.
Started. Battery, I guess. Dear. 13%. All right, time to reconnect.
Are you going to your phone call?
Oh shit!
You got 4 minutes.
4 minutes is good. Thank you. We just got a $10,000 tip in the mail.
Amazing.
I've got a lot of money in the bank actually. Pretty good. Not
That's
a lot.
so
We're
good.
not like a million, whatever. Let's see what we got here. You've got 144,827 in that. And we've got these two little just time accounts.
Nice.
that we got. I just keep it as spares.
Yeah.
So like, it's
That's
okay.
good. That's good. We're getting there.
We did the organization we had dinner with last night. They said like, we had done
They raised $5,000 last year.
like already been like I agree. I don't know.
I don't think they are focusing on fundraising. Like maybe that's just through membership dues.
Next day, Air Early will be here on the 21st. That's not gonna.
No.
I'm just gonna ship it to Boeing. We should go to more conferences. We should go to Pac-Man.
I'm here for it. I love it.
Shirts are ordered.
Good. How are you doing? Have you ever heard of our honor before? We're a veterinary professional-led nonprofit, and we work on animal advocacy campaigns from within the profession. So some of the things that we're working on are advocating against the breeding of brachiocephalic animals. Please take stickers. Advocating against the fur industry. And then have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown?
No.
That's okay. A lot of people haven't. It's the most widely used method of depopulating animals in disease outbreaks. So it's been used a lot during the avian influenza outbreak on tens of millions of birds. And it's supported by the AVMA, even though there are better methods. And the reason why we don't think it's a good method is it involves sealing up the barns, pumping in heat, and allowing the animals to die of heat stroke, which takes several hours. And so, there are tens of millions of birds that have died this way over the course of this outbreak. And there are other options like high expansion nitrogen foam or nitrogen gas that render the birds unconscious within minutes or within seconds and then die within minutes. So much more effective. But the reason why companies are not using those methods is because the American Veterinary Medical Association still allows this method, and therefore they can still get millions in taxpayer bailouts to use this method. So we encourage people to take a pin, take stickers. You can follow us on social media. We're on all platforms at Our Honor Vets. And then we also have a live stream podcast called All Beings Considered on YouTube. So if you want to learn more,
That's really cool.
yeah, what do you all do?
We're assistants.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. No idea that's how they work.
Yeah, and it's really sad and it's not widely talked about. And we've actually been retaliated against by the AVMA for bringing it up. And we have over 2,000 vets who've signed a petition that's asking them to change their guidelines. They've prevented us from tabling at their conferences. Veterinarians involved in our organization have not been allowed to attend their legislative fly-ins, even AVMA paying members. So yeah, they really don't want people to know about it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, wear your sticker or walk past the AVMA booth. Not required.
We were just over there. They talk to anybody.
Yeah, no, it's okay. And then yeah, we have that QR code will send you to our online community platform, and so we're just trying to connect vets, vet assistants, vet techs, students, anyone in the realm, and then animal advocacy organizations to see how we can better support each other. Because I know I'm a vet student myself. A lot of us are like, how can we get involved in helping these campaigns? Or so yeah, we're just trying to make that more accessible to people.
That's really good. Thanks for letting us know.
Of course. Thanks for stopping by. Take all the stickers you want, cookies. Oh, and can I scan your badges? Did I already do this?
I might do cookies for you.
Oh, please do.
It looks enticing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you guys have a good rest of the conference. Thank you. Hi, how are you? How you guys? Good, good, good.
This last week swung, right? So, you know,
Where do you go to school? Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, please take. Have you ever heard of our honor?
No, actually.
We're a veterinarian-led nonprofit, and we're working to advance animal protection issues and legislation from within the profession. As a fellow vet student, one of the things I've been working on is trying to end terminal laboratories at my school. So they don't use it in the small animal curriculum, but the large animal curriculum still does. They still kill 8 horses every year for a large animal course that I'm trying to get them to change, especially because we have a state-of-the-art simulation center and a lot of animals in need who we could help instead of those ones. Yeah, so these are some of the other issues that we're working on. Oh yeah, and we also have a yes, please take those. We have an online group trying to connect vets, and it's worldwide. So if you scan that QR code, and then we also have a student ambassador program where we're trying to help students organize like lunch lecture events to bring people, veterinarians, veterinary professionals, animal advocates to come talk about some of these issues. I don't know if it happens at your school, but at mine, like we always have like Hills and Purina and Banfield, and like they all come and give lectures. So we're trying to help other voices come and talk to students as well. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I love your earrings. Oh, thank you. Hi. Hi. How are you doing?
Office.
Hi. How are you? I love your shirt. Thank you. Have you ever heard of our honor before? We're a veterinarian-led nonprofit that works on advancing animal protection issues from within the profession. So we work on animal advocacy campaigns and legislation. Some of our issues are encouraging veterinary professionals to advocate against breeding brachycephalics. They're cute, but it's sad for them against fur. And then have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown? It's one of the most widely used methods of depopulating farm animals during disease outbreaks. And so it's been used a lot during the avian influenza outbreak. And it's a method that the AVMA supports, despite there being better options. And so the way that it works is producers will seal up buildings and then pump in heat, and the animals will die of heat stroke. And it can take hours. And there are other options like high expansion nitrogen foam or nitrogen gas, where you just like turn on a nozzle and they will pass out in seconds and then die within minutes. So much more preferable, but as long as the AVMA supports it, there's no incentive for these billion-dollar corporations to do anything if different. And on top of that, they get our taxpayer dollars to bail them out when they have to kill animals in these ways. So we're encouraging people to take stickers and wear buttons and show that as a profession we're against this practice, and ask the AVMA to like put their foot down on this one. But we have Instagram, and we're on all the socials that are on our vets. We have a live stream podcast called All Beings Considered. You can find it on YouTube. And oh, do you mind if I? Amazing. Thank you so much. What's your booth about? We're Our Honor. We're a veterinarian-led nonprofit, and we work on animal advocacy issues from within the profession, and we work on animal advocacy campaigns and legislation.
Cool. I love your earrings, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Some of the things we're working on are advocating against breeding of brachycephalic animals, so like the smush-faced dogs.
Love that.
Yeah, please take stickers. Advocating against the fur industry. And then have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown?
No, what is that?
It's one of the most commonly used methods to kill farm animals during mass depopulation events like avian influenza.
Gotcha.
And it involves sealing up the barns, pumping in heat, and allowing the animals to die over hours via heat stroke.
That's awful.
It's really awful. And there are other methods that are faster and less cruel.
Humane.
Yeah, I would say less cruel.
Yeah,
because it's still, the other options are nitrogen gas or high expansion nitrogen foam. It's still better because it takes minutes rather than hours.
Yeah, hours sounds pretty awful.
Yeah. And the reason we bring it up, especially here at a vet conference, is that it's still permitted by the American Veterinary Medical Association under their guidelines of depopulation.
Really?
And they've had multiple comment periods. We've had over 2,000 veterinarians sign our petition, and they still have it listed, even though they're coming out with a new guideline at the end of this month, and we expect it'll still be listed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Well, wearing buttons, and then if you want to join we have like an online platform to help share our campaigns and get people involved. And then you can follow us, our Honor Vets. This is just our Instagram, but we're our Honor Vets across all social media platforms. And you can go to ouronor.org, and that has also all of our campaigns as well. I think this has more about ventilation shutdown as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Oh, do you mind if I can't remember if I did this. I keep forgetting.
No, I don't think you did.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, too.
We're our Honor. We're a veterinary nonprofit.
What about the technicians?
Well, we include all veterinary professionals.
I was kind of disappointed to see the limited availability of vegan food or vegan food here.
Are you vegan?
I'm not, but I do, considering the other options, that's
Yeah.
the route that I would have gone today, but I got a smoothie instead.
Yeah, it is kind of disappointing, but we have vegan cookies.
I'm also trying to lose weight.
Yeah.
Take one of these.
Yes, please.
Information on your handout.
Yeah, so this is about what we do, and then this is a link to join our online platform.
Take two because
Please do.
a couple of the veterinary students we have right now.
Amazing. We have a student ambassador program.
Be great because the one she's not vegan. She's just
Yeah, please tell her to get in touch. My email's on the back of here, and then to join one of these, and take her some stickers. I don't know if you've heard about ventilation shutdown. It's one of the most widely used methods of depopulating farmed animals. It's been used a lot during avian influenza.
That's what I've heard it called. So.
Or like VSD, VSD plus, and there are other options, but the AVMA still allows this option, and so this is what companies choose to use because it's cheap and.
Tell me what is a better option.
Nitrogen gas or high expansion nitrogen foam, because ventilation shutdown can take
So the gas
hours.
they use like for the animals that you're going to feed to other animals, right?
They pig slaughter facilities use carbon dioxide gas often, and that also can take a long time. And then the nitrogen gas is, it seems to be the fastest acting. So they pass out in a few seconds and then die in a few minutes, but they're passed out during that time.
You follow that whole thing with the ostriches in Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Is that horrific or what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also going to take this to my friend.
Please do. Yes. Yeah. Take a couple. We have lots.
Generation, and I'm all behind her. I
Amazing.
told her I actually took everyone.
Do you mind if I scan here? Yeah.
This is
Please take extra.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi.
What do you have? Cookies?
Yeah. Would you like a cookie?
Oh my goodness. Can I get one cookie?
Of course.
One. Yeah. I like the cookie.
Yes. Everyone needs them, especially this time of day.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm helping all the boys. I bring chocolate, caramels, everything, and give it to them because they come new, you know?
Yeah.
And they like it, so
Yeah.
it's so nice. They appreciate it. I like it.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, of course. Have you heard of Our Honor before? We're a veterinary professional-led nonprofit, and we work on animal advocacy issues. So we work on various campaigns and legislation, and trying to support various projects from like the veterinary perspective. So some of the issues are advocating against breeding brachycephalic animals. Yep. Please take stickers. Advocating against the fur industry as they're captive wildlife and unable to express their natural, normal behaviors, etc.
Yeah, I do like a cow hydro.
Have you ever heard of ventilation shutdown? This is one of our more recent and larger projects is advocating for the AVMA to no longer allow ventilation shutdown to be in their guidelines for depopulation. So currently it's one of the more widely used methods of depopulating animals during disease outbreaks. And there are other options like high expansion nitrogen foam, nitrogen gas. Ventilation shutdown involves sealing up the barns, pumping them full of heat, and letting the animals die of heat stroke, which takes a long time. Yeah. So we're asking the AVMA to remove that from their permitted guidelines. Because as long as it is permitted, these companies, like billion-dollar companies, are able to use it and then get taxpayer bailouts to continue with it. So take a button, wear it, show the AVMA that our profession is against ventilation shutdown and would prefer less cruel options. Do you mind? Oh, I think I did. Did I scan it? I can't remember. Thank you so much.
No, I haven't. We're a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring veterinarians and staff together to support this animal protection campaigns. What kind of animal issues are you interested in?
unethical breeding for sure.
Yes. Oh, you have
Here you
one?
go.
Oh, beautiful.
Here, have another.
Declawing. Yes. Thing that we still do at our factory. Actually, we should have totally have some stickers on that.
We support a lot of declaw. If you go to our website, we have a lot of
The declaw ban in California.
yes, just
There's
has
a new one pending in Washington. I love that. That's fantastic. North Carolina, North Carolina's going to be tough, but there's federal legislation.
yes.
Yeah, it's awesome. So,
Are you able to not do that procedure? You said your clinic still does.
so I was never taught how to do declaws in school because they're so against it now. So I was never taught. I have never done one. But I work with one of the old school, traditional kind of veterinarians. Who he's like, well, either we declaw them or someone else declaws them, and then they get the money. And I'm like, that's point.
Yeah.
But trying to get him to look at it differently is talking to him. Yeah, that's why we gotta be in it on it. Yeah, so that people don't get led to believe that they have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people are worried about the legislation being like, oh, now our vet's going to be persecuted. And but I don't think there's ever been I was just reading about this with the Washington. I don't think there's ever been a case to date where a veterinarian was then persecuted for doing a declaw. It's just a general deterrent because most people want to follow the law, and most clients aren't going to ask you to do something against the law. And it just helps our argument that we're already trying to make of the long-term. Yeah. So yeah, that's a great one to add to our collection.
So ventilation shutdown.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing for that? Is it like a petition or what are you doing? Well, right now, okay, so you know what it is, right? And there's less cruel methods like nitric acid, I should know. But the AVMA is releasing their new guidelines at the end of this month, and we think they're still going to allow it. So we're just encouraging veterinarians to contact their AVMA delegate and voice their concerns. And we have forms on our website, form letters that they can send to their AVMA delegate. We're just continuing to raise awareness about this. We also have like an op-ed writers group, so we're encouraging people to write op-eds for the paper about it. Like, especially every time maybe an influenza outbreak occurs, the news never covers what methods were used to depopulate or how much money in bailouts these producers are getting. And now the Trump administration just raised the indemnity payments from $7 an egg to $17 an egg. So like how Wayne's making record profits is getting all of this money in bailouts for exterminating the birds using ventilation shutdown. So we're the yeah. Okay. So this is ours. Have like a petition for that as well. Yeah. So online. If you go to this website, and I'll probably put one up pretty soon. And we send out. We have a newsletter too, and we send out regular action alerts every week to tell people like, this is the campaign we're working on, sign this letter, sign this petition. So if you sign up for our newsletter, it's on our honor.org, it will add your name to it. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you guys are doing good, necessary work that isn't talked about enough. Thank you for your surprise. There's no other advocacy organizations here except the HSVMA, which I have.
Yeah, and the ASPCA. Yeah, I saw them. Yeah.
I was talking to. I don't know. But it was someone that had like petitions and stuff for stopping decline. Oh. Something else that I can't remember. I think it was about breaking some cows actually. But I can't remember where they were. So I don't know. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, please take a sticker. Do you mind if I?
Oh, awesome. You will be soon, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're a nonprofit organization. We're bringing together veterinarians and support staff to support animal protection campaigns and legislation. So. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Oh my goodness, cool. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we are. We're almost where we were at the end of yesterday.
Wow.
So that's pretty good.
That's really good. I'm surprised it's still so busy. Yeah. I guess people still are coming through to go to the talks.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is a really good indication.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't seen more of my friends. Like, like, you know, there's some people I know here.
There was someone wearing ABP or American bovine, sweater, and she like stood over there, like looked at everything. I was like smiling, like trying to be inviting, and like stared me down and walked away.
That's so funny.
I was like, I want to engage. She was too far away, but I was like, I'll engage with you. I'll chat with you.
No, they don't want to talk. They
No.
don't want to engage.
Well, probably because sometimes they don't know the issues that are going on, and they don't want us to be the ones to tell them about it.
I didn't hear from them. I actually went to go walk around like into a quiet spot. And I didn't hear.
I might need to get up and walk around for a bit.
Yeah. Have you heard of us before? We're a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring veterinarians and support staff together to support animal intervention campaigns and legislation. Are there any animal issues that you are concerned about?
The list goes on.
So, we'd love to hear it.
I mean, I think a lot of it's, I think for me, euthanasias and convenient euthanasias are probably the ones I deal with most in like day to day.
Why do you think that's being done? Is it that people just don't want to do animals anymore?
Yeah, I think some of it's a client education thing. I think some of it's, I think some of it's people get past that they don't realize what they did know. That exists.
Yeah, I work in animal shelters, and I see a lot of like year and a half old dogs. So probably we should have sheltered a little bit tired of them. So that's a good one. Have you heard of Not One More Pet?
Mm-hmm.
It's the new Facebook group. I feel like that's a really cool thing. But yeah, we're supporting like veterinarians against brachycephaly, raising awareness about Smalley syndrome, and the fur industry. And the most current thing is ventilation shutdown. Have you heard of ventilation shutdown? That is the most common method of mass exterminating farmed animals during this avian influenza outbreak. So, like since 2022, more than 10 million, tens of millions, I should say, birds have been exterminated by sealing up buildings, pumping in heat, and waiting for the birds to die. And there are less cruel methods using nitrogen gas or high expansion nitrogen. But since the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown plus, this means the billion-dollar corporations, Jenny Turkey Store, Tyson, Cargill, Cal-Maine Foods, all resort to using ventilation shutdown, and they get millions of our taxpayer dollars when they do this. And the AVMA's position just means they don't have to put plans in place to use less cruel methods when they're making record profits, and they have the resources to do that.
Yeah.
So the new guidelines are going to be out at the end of January, and we expect that the AVMA will continue to condone general ventilation shutdown. We're encouraging people to contact their delegate and voice their concerns about this.
Very cool.
Yeah. And we're a pin and show the AVMA that we do not support these methods.
That sounds good. Thank you.
Did we scan your
I did, yes.
You got me.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
Pretty awesome job you all are doing.
Aw, No, that's my dad. Yes.
If you want, I mean, we could shut this whole thing down and go walk around.
Yeah, sure. We should make a, what should I call this?
What dishes are you using?
Is that what we're?
I just get bored with our normal things.
Me too. No, I love the, like, you tell me.
Yeah.
I'm also making keeping a list of what people say, because then when we write a summary of like how this went, we can say these are the issues that veterinarians are most concerned about. Oh yeah, training.
I should also, again, in my next iteration, talk more about we need to graduate more confident veterinarians too.
I have this one up sometime. I always, when there's a vet student, sometimes for, I don't know what vet tech programs are like now. I know my family adopted a dog from like the community college vet tech program. I think she was a shelter, like it wasn't going to be terminal or anything, but I think they would keep shelter dogs for a few weeks, practice like venipuncture and everything, and then take them back to the shelter. And anyway, she came to our house instead. But
the name. Have you heard of us?
No, I should have.
We are our honor. You know, our name should be better. We're a nonprofit veterinary advocacy organization, and we bring veterinarians and support staff together to support animal protection campaigns and legislation. Thank you. So, Veterinarians Against Brachycephaly, raising awareness about the harms of brachycephalic syndrome, Veterinarians Against the Fur Industry, and have you heard of ventilation shutdown? That is the most common method used to mass exterminate farmed animals during this avian influenza outbreak. So they seal up buildings, pump in heat, and wait for the animals inside to die. And tens of millions of animals have been killed this way. And there's less cruel methods using nitrogen gas and high expansion foam. Since the AVMA allows ventilation shutdown, billion-dollar corporations like Tyson, Calmaine Foods, Cargill, Jennie-O Turkey Store failed to put plans in place to use those less cruel methods and continue to get millions in bailouts when they use ventilation shutdown. So the AVMA,
Maybe I have to look into it. I want to look into it.
It's more about ventilation shutdown too. You can go to, there's more than 2,000 veterinarians have signed on asking the AVMA to reclassify it. That's not recommended. But the AVMA continues to support it, and they really bullied and retaliated against us for advocating against it. They prevented us from going to the Cargill sponsored humane ending symposium. I was prevented from tabling at the convention. My talk was canceled at the SAVMA symposium. So,
Thank you. Thank you. This is important. And we just started the laws and ethics for veterinary science professionals.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
So, I wrote that. I co-wrote that. So,
I speak to a lot of law students and stuff. So if you ever need a speaker to come talk at your class, you can take a picture of this one because this is my last one.
my phone, right? Yeah, I'm also teaching the humane euthanasia class this term.
Oh, wow.
Teach them resiliency and then situational euthanasia and understanding what's right and what's not. And if something looks technically well, this is, like we were talking about the ventilation shutdown. I even think about that on the industry level, so I'm going to be bringing that into this.
Oh, amazing.
Because, like in the media, they always talk about the flocks were euthanized.
Yes.
And it's like, no, they were depopulated and the methods are not humane. This is not euthanasia. Yeah.
There's a difference between killing and euthanasia. I actually have an awesome article, and by awesome I mean because it's a learning tool that, and it still exists out on the web. At-home euthanasia, that is humane, right? For small animals like little rodents, and basically it's using Tupperware, and he fills it with netting so that it can burrow, but then you can't see. And so I make them go point by point through the criteria for humane euthanasia, because he cites all these sources. So when you pull it up, it looks like it's legit. And I make it point by point.
Amazing.
What does he have? What does he not?
So how does he kill them? Just
It's gas that you mixture. Oh, yeah. So you're making your own chamber. I'm forgetting right now.
imagining like
It's like
Mustard gas? Yeah,
no, carbon dioxide.
is it like frozen dry ice or something?
Yeah, dry ice is one that you can do with it, and then you just pipe it in. But I'm like, yeah, this is not human. So they're like, oh, well, but it means this. But I'm like, look at it, and one of their assignments is point by point for the 12 criteria. It's species specific. I think.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
That's great. We need more school. I'm a vet student and we have very little to no ethics and welfare training. It's
I understand that. I'm not a vet, and I'm not a vet tech. I'm an animal scientist. I have my PAS, and I'm a nutritionist, but I have been developing programs like this for 12 plus years.
yeah.
Before there was all the VMX and a lot of things. And yeah, that's why I do this hybridized program. We
It's
have
amazing.
euthanasia, we have laws and ethics.
That's so
I run
important.
a nutrition class because veterinarians don't get nutrition.
Yeah, not very much.
Handling and restraints, species specific, is one entire class, full term, 4 credit.
That's great.
So they have to handle everything: snakes to horses.
I feel like that, again, more training than most veterinary students are getting.
So I always tell them it's a good stepping stone. And starting this fall, we got approved, and we are going to have the first community college pre-veterinary program in life science. Animal classes plus those 4 math science chemistry.
Amazing.
That's great. Community college. I went to community college before vet school.
I did as well.
And, oh my God.
Yeah.
So I think that's a great path to save some money. You know.
And a lot of people don't realize that they can do it because they come from backgrounds that may be either financially constraining or their family and lifestyle. Nobody's ever gone to college. And so, or they've had that high school experience and they haven't learned how to learn yet. So
Yeah.
I try to.
Amazing. Well, thanks for everything that you're doing. Please take a cookie. Yes, please.
Okay, thank you. If it weren't for my husband, I'd be 100% vegetarian. I'm flexitarian.
Animal-free cookies.
Some of my favorite restaurants. There's a new vegan, they call it burger joint. It's amazing. In Rhode Island. I love
amazing.
to go there. And the desserts are good. I'm like, yeah, I could totally live vegetarian.
That was available everywhere.
Yes. I love to see more of it.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's cool.
3-hour live stream.
We're doing it.